It is the 21st day of September, right, Squeeze?
Yes, it is. All day.
A little earth, wind, and fire. Do you remember being cruising with the case handler? Good morning, everybody. This is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. I am an attorney, believe it or not, but also singing Earth, Wind, and Fire for the 21st day of September. The sun is shining, the weather is sweet, and we are here to move your dancing feet. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. We really appreciate it. There's other places you can be, but you're here with us right now, which means the world to us. And hopefully you'll get some really good information. Hopefully you'll feel better about your possibilities of changing your life after this show than feeling right now, because we are a full service law firm. I personally handle the personal injury cases. I'm the partner of the firm handling that part of the practice. But my partners are amazing immigration attorneys. And we are giving out 100% free phone consultations, letting you know how you can change your life, your family's life for generations to come by legalizing your status here in the United States. Of course, I help you get that big money when, God forbid, disaster strikes and you're in that accident, the car accident, the construction accident, the workplace accident. If you get hurt through the fault of somebody else, no matter who you are, what you're doing here, and what your legal status is, I think you need to give us a call. You need to have that number saved and give us a call. Either way, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID law. 844-PPID law. PPID is the name of our law firm, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. Squeeze, I know, well, I was pretty sure of it on Friday, but let's just confirm. You still down with PPID?
Hey, Adam, you know me. Of course I am. It's good to be down with PPID, man. I'm trying to get some light up in here, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, want to say thank you so much for tuning in. This is obviously Cruising with the Case Handler. And of course, we're here right here on 93.5 WVIP FM, making sure that all is well. I see we got some great people on the panel today. How you doing, Nelson?
Doing good. How are you?
I am wonderful, man. How was your weekend?
Good, quick. I think the winter might be here.
I'm shooting the breeze here with you, man. What did you do for the weekend?
What did I do on the weekend? Oh, I actually did some home construction work.
Home? It looked like Adam. It looked like we're gonna have to, go over by this guy's house. Yeah,
it sounds like it. Listen, lawyer by weekday and contractor by weekend. What can't the Maverick do?
Yeah.
What can't the Maverick do?
That is me. That is I.
Anyway, well, it's good. All right. Thank you so much. I know where to find a contractor when I need one. And I do have some work that I need to do on the house, man. And it tends to be a little bit expensive with these contractors. So remind me to hit you up. All right, Nelson?
The problem I have is, apparently I don't move quick enough for my wife. Right. My wife wants it all done in one day. And sometimes the compound takes a little longer to dry, especially in the cold weather. So it's things she doesn't understand, but I do my best.
There you go. Yeah, and that's all you can do for the wives, man. All right. Your best. All right. Because remember, women are the most powerful species on this planet. Don't you ever forget it. Right, Alexandra?
If you say so.
By the way, I love your hair. All right. It's stunning. I was just looking at that. I've never seen you with your hair like that.
I wasn't planning on being on the radio, but I am a last minute substitute for the maestro. I have big shoes to fill.
Okay. All right. And if anyone wants to see what the panel looks like, hey, listen, just go on Facebook right now. My page is David Squeeze Annakie. I'm the broadcaster here. And I've got the folks that you just heard from. You heard from Adam Handler. Okay. He's the case handler. He runs the personal injury department at the firm, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. You just heard from Nelson Madrid, one of the top immigration attorneys at the firm, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. And Alexandra Bondakov, the boss lady. She's also one of the top attorneys at the firm. We want to welcome the entire panel. We will be speaking on personal injury and, yes, immigration. So let's jump right into it. Aren't you a little bit hot there, Nelson, that jacket, man?
No, I just told you. I thought the winter was here.
Yeah, I guess we all thought that, Adam, how was your weekend otherwise?
It was great, man. We celebrated in my family. It was the the holiday of Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year. And it's a time for personal reflection, a time to give thanks for the blessings of year past and to pray and hope to be inscribed in the book of life for the year to come. So a solemn weekend, but a great weekend because I spent it with family and friends, and I'm feeling good. We recorded a commercial over the weekend. I sent that to you, Squeeze. Which was that took me about 30 takes, and take 29, which was going amazing. I was like 90% through it, and all of a sudden somebody rang my doorbell, and all of a sudden you're,
don't you hate that? Don't you hate that whenever you're recording and then you get a call or someone rings the doorbell?
Yep.
You know.
Well, Squeeze, listen, you asked for more top of the hour spots, and I got to deliver. So you know, I was standing doing my thing, spitting it like probably Jay-Z in the booth would do it. I was really feeling that flow, getting the words out, and then all of a sudden, ding dong.
You actually, Adam, you missed it. The other day, Squeeze was on a roll. Squeeze was rapping.
Oh yeah.
He started the show rapping.
Oh man, believe me, I really gave it to everybody, man. You know, great show we had the other day. All right, trying to get that piece of art out of this picture here. All right, so listen, I want to demonstrate to everybody what it is that we do here. So 93.5 FM listeners, turn up your radio, please. And of course, people on Facebook, go to Adam's page. This guy's a stickler. If you don't like his page, you're not subscribed. He takes it very personally. Also, follow him on Instagram. You know, you've got to do that. Look, he's turning red. All right. He takes it very personal. If you don't follow his Instagram page, the Case Handler, or you don't follow him on Facebook. So please, don't worry about my page. If there's one page you got to follow, it's Adam Handler, the personal injury attorney, the Case Handler attorney. Just follow his page. Please already, all right? Now, just to demonstrate what we do here, I'm going to start off with immigration. So I'm going to jump it off with a question. I want to see if Nelson or Alexandra can be stumped. Here's an immigration question before we get to a true success story in a few minutes. Immigration question. I have the temporary green card, and in a few months, I will apply for the permanent, period. But during this period, I will sign my divorce with a child born out of the marriage that did not work. Can someone tell me if I will need a sponsor again?
So she has what's called a conditional green card. She has a conditional green card because at the time her then spouse filed for her, they had been married for less than 2 years. Mm-hmm. And now I imagine she filed application to remove the conditions and become a permanent resident. Now it's very important, I need more facts here, right? Because if she filed that jointly with her husband, then her husband is still part of the case. Then you just can't show up and say, okay, well, we're going through a divorce. I don't know how that application was completed. I don't know what was selected. Even if she's not with her husband, she can go forward if she could demonstrate that the marriage. She can't. I'm sorry?
She can or she can't?
She can.
Okay, she can. Okay.
She can. But she would have to demonstrate that obviously the marriage to her husband was a real marriage, and obviously for whatever reason the marriage fell apart. But again, I don't know how that application was completed, and that's, in my opinion, a very important component here, because if they filed joint, right? If it was filed like they're still together, they're gonna expect the husband to show up to the interview. You can't just show up to the interview without your husband and say, you're going through a divorce. So, in situations like that, something we typically do is we reach out to immigration and let them know she'll be proceeding under an exemption. And, if need be, we provide proof of the bona fides of the marriage. So again, I need more facts to better answer the question. This is just general information.
Got you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration. That is Nelson Madrid demonstrating his skill sets when it comes to immigration. 13 years solid, and he's kicking asphalt. All right. Once again, if you would like to also, of course, get your immigration questions answered for free, that's the consultation, the phone consultation. After that, you need to hire them. Call now for the free phone consultation at 844-774-3529. Listen up. Nothing lasts forever. Here's an opportunity to speak with an attorney for free on the phone. Call them now, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. We'll be going to Adam Handler in under 60 seconds. But right now, I would like to rev up Facebook. Everybody that's watching Facebook right now, I need for you to actually share what it is that you're watching on at least 20 individuals' pages, all right? Or share it in a group, share it on some pages. Do that for us right now. And thanks for joining us on Facebook, David Squeeze Annakie, the Case Handler, and PPID. But Miss Boss Lady, I don't know if there's anything you want to mention. You may want to mention that fees are going up, right? I don't know if you want to mention that before we get to Adam.
The fees are definitely going up. If you have something to file, it needs to be postmarked by October 1st if you want to take advantage of the general lower fees that are currently into effect.
Okay. All right. So we have demonstrated, ladies and gentlemen, okay, what we do on the immigration side. But do you think it's just immigration? There's this guy who tends to be modest, but he's a show off in a very neat little way. You know, he's a show off in a very neat little way. No, he's a show off in a very humble way. His name is Adam Handler. Why? I mean, I guess when you hit $126 million, you can afford to show off in a humble way. Adam Handler, talk to me, man. Can't respond to that, huh? You may want to unmute.
Yeah, I got it. That's, you know, that number, that's a big boy number.
Yes.
And when I talk about that number, I have such great pride because, it just, what we've done to change people's lives is truly remarkable. This year, one of the most, challenging years for us all personally and professionally. We're almost at 20 million for case handler clients this year, which is really spectacular considering I have not set foot in a courtroom since the middle of March. But we're dedicated to the cause. We understand that you got one chance to get right. There are no redos for personal injury. So we say it all the time, one chance, one choice. You better make it your case handler, which, thousands of people have done. And, we're just cruising along, no pun intended with the cruising with the case handler, but we are cruising along. We have some multi-million-dollar cases still left in the tank for the rest of this year. So I expect that we're going to come close to our record, which we broke last year, 26 million for case handler clients. I think it's going to be a photo finish, but even if we come a little short of that, just knowing that we were able to do some amazing work with nothing more than a telephone and a Wi-Fi connection, just shows you how skilled we are, how dedicated we are, and how driven we are to get you that big money if, God forbid, you ever hurt in an accident. And the money is to compensate you, of course, for medical bills, time out of work, and your pain and suffering. I can't stress enough, you never know when disaster is going to strike. There's an uptick in car accidents. There's more people on the road. I started coming into the city. I was working exclusively from home from